Welcome back, one and all. Today we're going to take a little trip through the sands here and get a Kakarot. These things have high evasion, high defense, and they use 1,000, or Blowfish, which causes 1,000 points of damage. It's also blue magic, by the way. Best way to take them down, since you only do like one hit point with regular attacks or magic attacks, special abilities like Blitz, Sword Tech, and Tools, especially the Drill, which ignores defense, is excellent for taking them down. So with killing them, we get 10 magic points, and everybody learns a lot of stuff, and 10,000 gold. That's always good, right? What do we got here? You learn that. You learn that. You learn that. And that's okay. The other enemy we want to face off with, I saw it last time, was the Hoover. Not the vacuum. Well, I guess that's who it's supposed to be named after. The Hoover vacuum. These guys are nasty. They have a 50% chance of countering with something called Windstorm or Sandstorm. Does over 1,000 points worth of wind damage. However, you can use the Vanish X-Zone trick, where you cast Vanish much like that, and then cast X-Zone, or he kills one guy instantly. X-Zone basically removes an enemy target from the battlefield, and you get 5 experience, a lot of gil, and a lot of experience. Or sorry, 5 magic points. Oops. So there's 2 enemies, best place to grind up in the entire game for magic. Well, it's pretty decent for the experience. So last time we saw a bird heading off to Zozo. Let's head there. There we go. And we'll head through here. Talk to this bird who flies off into the mountains of Zozo. And there's the ghost if you want to speak to him. No, Zozo is probably the only place where none of the enemies have actually changed. Also, for some reason, you're looking for this guy here? Okay. Yeah, you want to buy some rust rid from him. For some reason, that guy there doesn't appear. I think he hides behind one of the buildings. So he tells you to come in the building with the cafe sign. And we'll head to the right here. You could have headed up in here in the first place, but I didn't really care for that. Like I said, I'm not much of an item guy. So use the rust rid to enter Mount Zozo, apropos named. And here we have Horus. Kill him quick. Kill him fast. They're weak to fire, and they steal almost 9,000 gold. They have high evasion as well, so they're very hard to hit sometimes. They'll continually steal gold, where they'll eventually, the more gold they steal, they will eventually run away. So take them down quick. I think they're called Gilbear or Mugbear or something in the remakes. Yeah, look at that gold. I mean, that's how much he took away from me. We get an ice shield. So let's take a look at that one. Pretty nice one. It absorbs ice damage, no effect with fire, but weak to wind, so we don't want to equip that just yet. We'll head down here. Get a red cap. Now that's a good one for Sabin. There we go. Look at all those stat gains. Also, not going to be using coin toss much. I'm going to want to use him as a healer more. So, what do I want to equip him with? Running shoes. And anything that increases his magic? Nope. Not the ice shield. Oh, that's good enough, I guess. So So here we have the Mugbear again, but most of all we have a Punisher. Punishers who are weak to poison. In fact, poison does quite a bit of damage to them. Bio. There we go. I drilled the bear to death. Punishers aren't anything amazing. However, if you come back here with Lock, you can steal a Rising Sun, which is one of the best boomerangs for Lock, as well as a Bone Crush, which is like a club for another party member. And we'll head over here, get a Thunder Shield. And at the bottom we have... Where'd it go? It disappeared somewhere. Anyways, it's good shield, absorbs thunder, nullifies wind, half damage to fire and ice. So I'm gonna want that on him, because that's gonna be important for the upcoming fight. And right here we get an Argus Shield, which helps with magical attacks. It randomly evades magic attacks, so that's a good one for your mage knights. And outside we get Golden Hairpin, which reduces magic consumption by 50%. Another good item for mages. Thought that was a dead squirrel over there. These things, not very threatening, but they are highly annoying. Kill them with fire. And fast. They aren't tough, it's just more the fact that there's so many of them and they're so quick. I can't do that stupid blitz. See, she did the same amount of damage as Setzer with fire that Setzer did with Fyra. Or Fire 2. So let's head back into the cave here. Now it's very important that you save here. Also, you should use a tent. Very wise if you're really low on HP. Very wise. There we go. Because right here we're going to meet up with our first dragon. And he's one of the strongest, most annoying dragons. Oh, because he does this right off the freaking bat. Basically, Rage is a wind elemental attack that does like over 1,000 points of damage. He has a whole bunch of wind elemental attacks that are just ridiculous. Get him up. He doesn't have too many physical attacks. It's mostly group area attacks. It's just so annoying. He absorbs wind, but you shouldn't have a problem. Oh yeah, that's good. I think he has about 42,000 HP. Seriously? Like, I mean, Sabin's just dropping like a fly, and there's nothing I can do about it. Now, I don't know if he counters, but if he decides to spam Rage, that's basically what you'll be doing. Because, I mean, when it's doing 1,000 points of damage a turn, that's not really anything you can do much about it. So basically, you should be spending, like, 2 turns, or have, like, 2 people constantly healing. Get your best magic user to also spam Bolt on him. Holy cow. Thank you, Celeste. Yeah, I guess he does do counterattacks, I guess. Bolt. Not much else you can do with this guy, just stay healthy. Thank God. That's the best thing he can do, is just one physical attack. I mean, that's the happiest thing in the world he could do. That is not. That was not pretty. Life. So yeah, this is mostly what the fight is. You just spend it healing. Not much else you can do. There's not much else to say. If you really have trouble with them, I would suggest waiting till much later when you have a better party. I don't think there's much you can do. Can't put him to sleep. Try putting Shell on. Ow. But I don't think Shell actually works in this case, because it's not really magical attack. Let's get Golem on for the physical attacks. That should help reduce them. There we go. So it just seems to stop attacking them, and you're able to recover a little better. Bolt 2. Remember, keep 2 characters healing. See, that Thunder Shield is coming in real handy right now, since 50% of his attacks, or whatever they are wind-based. Do that. Oh, thank God, that golem came in handy. Oh, we got him. Thank God. Whew. That was close. He's a real pain in the butt, and he's really difficult to deal with. It's just the fact that if he decides to spam Rage so much... Ooh, Force Armor. If he decides to spam Rage... Ooh, 7 dragons left. There's not much you can do about it. So make sure you save after that. Very important. Down. Force Armor. Magic Defense up. Holy crap, look at that. 50% all elementals. Let's equip that on good old... Oh no, wait. Bring your magic down. Yeah, let the king have it. What can I say? I like Edgar. Ooh, here we have Boras. Kick him in the face. Not much else need to know about him. He is weak to poison, so good old Bio should do the trick, as well as Drill to the face. Drill works on everything. Or actually, I used Chainsaw a lot in the beginning. Of course, Bio completely obliterated him. Probably do about 2,000 points of damage. I used to use Chainsaw a lot, but because I never got the Drill. I might as well talk about this. Yeah, I never got the Drill in the first time I played this game, so I end up using the Chainsaw a lot. So I guess now every time I play, I use like the Drill, plus the Drill will always succeed. But you should just use the Drill against bosses and the Chainsaw against everybody else. Ooh, here we have Scrappers down here. The ones on the bottom. Surprisingly enough, they're the only human enemy, or one of the few human enemies that is not weak to Bio. And that's very, very rare. However, you can steal Thief Glove if you have never received one. Other than that, nothing special about him, actually. Come on. Somebody die. There we go. All good work. That's about all the enemies you fight up here, really. And here is a bunch of lovely flowers. Let's read this. Okay. Okay. So yeah, somebody's writing to that woman who's lost her boyfriend. Okay. Cyan,